to Grab Coffee with Me, presented by Dowling Golf Solutions. This is our very first episode. My guy, Jordan Myers. This is going to be fun. So we're at Haven House in Safety Harbor, Florida. Why did you pick this place, Jordan?
It's a local spot. I live in Safety Harbor, and it's local downtown here. It's a happening place, and I love it. And this is a great spot to come. I always run into people I know, and they've got great coffee.
That they do. I got one of the seasonal favorites. What is your go-to coffee, Jordan?
Well, my go-to, the first coffee of the day is always some sort of iced coffee or cold brew, just so I can drink it faster. Sometimes you want to drink coffee, but it's hot and you can't drink it fast enough. Especially Monday mornings, you need a lot of coffee right away. So, and typically, I like to end every meal with a cappuccino at some point, or most meals. Something like that. I do prefer that nightcap.
So if you had to choose one, would it be iced coffee or hot coffee?
Iced coffee or
iced coffee?
What was the question?
Oh, hot coffee. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
I drink more hot coffee, but anytime I'm on the go, it seems like I just drink iced coffee.
Although, it does make it easier. It does make it easier.
I do drink about 2 or 3 pots a day if I'm working from home or the office.
So that's one thing I didn't know about you. Well,
yeah, coffee and water, that's my intake.
There you go. I know you reached out and you said that, hey, I'm a coffee drinker too. You probably didn't know I was a coffee drinker. I didn't know you were a coffee drinker. So it's only fitting that you are our first guest. I wanted to ask also, if you had to go anywhere in the world to drink a cup of coffee, where would it be and why?
I could just give you an experience of what I had. I studied abroad in Italy, and we went to a wine tasting in the hills of Chianti. And that was my first wine tasting in college. Ever been to the hills of Chianti. It was a beautiful place, obviously. And then we went out after that for a cup of cappuccino in the hills of Chianti. I would recommend that. It was a great experience. It's weird how the air up there in the hills of Chianti, it just seemed more pure than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, it does make a big difference, the taste of coffee. All right, so let's get into it. Jordan Myers, I've known you for several years now, but I learned something new today, and that is flag football.
That's right.
How did that come about? When did that come about? And how come I haven't heard about it?
It came about, I've coached, my daughter's played for about 7-8 years. But, we just kind of played more rec-wise. Then an opportunity came. We got paired with several good players. This is on the girls' side mainly. And we realized what we had. We had something right away that was very competitive. And it was about this time where flag football is going to be an Olympic sport in 2028, which you probably have heard and they know. And so we started to compete in travel tournaments, and we were having a lot of success. So then my daughter told me that she was a full-time cheerleader. She wanted to quit cheerleading and play flag football full-time because of the success we were having. So I went all in on flag and started a league here locally in the Tampa area, and then somehow got noticed by USA Football, who is the governing body for the Olympic team. So they choose the players that are going to be on the future Olympic team. And I've now had an opportunity not only to coach with them, but then based on that experience, they invited me now to be a part of their core group for selecting the talent that eventually is chosen for the Olympic team. So I'm now going to be traveling the country looking for both women and men to compete in the Olympics.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can't wait to hear more about that. So let's get into it. So you mentioned that you have a daughter. How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
And I know you're married. How long you been married?
It'll be 17 years this year.
Great. Congratulations. So tell us about your business journey, what you do, how you got into it, and we'll take it from there.
Sure. I'm a real estate broker. I got my Series 7 stockbroker license out of college, went to USF, and then...
Congrats, by the way, on those 2 victories,
hey,
Boise State and The Gators.
Great start to the season. Yeah, both two great teams. We're now ranked. Play Miami this week, so it'll be a tough match. But this is it's a great team we've got. So yeah, I'm a Bull fan for life. Season ticket holder. I realized I wanted to get my stockbroker license while I was still at USF, but I realized I had to graduate first. But I was already studying, ready for that career. So I graduated, got into that business, and it was right when like the Great Recession happened. I lost everything as many people in that industry did, and so I had to kind of fight back out of it. And I ended up meeting a real estate broker, and I didn't know anything about real estate. I was like, you know what, let me give this a shot. And then just kind of went after it, had success with it, and now 13 years later, still going at it. So I was with a big brokerage for about 10 years, and 3 years ago I opened my own brokerage here locally.
Oh, cool. And I was going to ask about challenges, but you already mentioned that. But what motivates you every day, every morning, besides coffee? What motivates you?
What motivates me, is providing a legacy for my kids and family. You talk about not just leaving like that short-term legacy, right? Like thinking like your lineage in the history, and like, you have family members in your bloodline and that come and go, and like, what are the ones that truly made an impact to the future of the lineage of your family? And I want to whatever that means, that may mean at the end of the day, I want to leave that lasting impact where truly like drove my family forward for generations.
What trends or changes are you most excited about in your industry?
The market has came off of the peak recently.
Yeah.
So it is challenging right now for real estate professionals, some of them anyway, to have a successful business. So there's a lot of real estate professionals getting out of the business, seeking other work. So that does create an opportunity for the real estate professionals that are staying in the industry now to really capture a piece of market share. So we have a saying that the market share that's gained in a bad economy, you never lose. There's some of that you gain in a positive economy, you can lose. So if we can gain that market share in a down real estate economy, it's off the peak, it's really not that bad, but that we can retain that and service our clients and keep them for life. Great. Yeah.
So what piece of advice would you give others in your industry? To that one jewel that you want to leave us with?
It sounds so simple, but it's really just finding a good mentor, trainer, or coach, and they will give you the blueprint of how to have a successful real estate business, and thinking about it as a real estate business, not just being a realtor, right? That as soon as you get your real estate license, you're a business owner, you're a real estate business owner, to look at it. And that really helped me once I started looking at it that way. And then there's going to be things that you don't want to do in the business, but if you want to have that successful long-term business, there's certain things that have to do, and to take that advice from those trainers and coaches, and even when you don't want to do it, apply it. Like, not only goes for real estate, right, but it goes for anything, coaching, sports, any type of business. There's going to be stuff that you don't want to do, but that's those people who do those things set those apart from those in their industry that don't do those things. It's that simple. So being up in like, however you have to self-motivate yourself every day, we're all probably different in that. So whatever that is, find that why that drives you, and that's what you attack, and that will push you right through those things and make it just part of your day, where when you don't do those things, then it kind of feels like weird that you didn't do them. Once you got to that point, then you know that you're on the right track.
Very simple, yet so hard for many people to do. So hey, I appreciate your time, Jordan. Shout out to Haven House. The coffee was great. Actually, I got food. The food is great as
What
well.
coffee did you get today?
I got their seasonal special, and I cannot remember what it is. I know it's caramel in there.
Okay.
Because my go-to coffee is always a caramel latte. An iced caramel latte or hot caramel latte. I prefer iced coffee. Like you said, on the go is very easy. Very, very easy to drink. And this one is actually pretty good, so I'll be coming back to this. So I appreciate it, Jordan.
Good to hear, man. Welcome to Safe Jordan.
Hey, thank you.